Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt Leshper. I'm the owner and principal broker of 1836 Realty and Property Management based here in gorgeous Austin, Texas. If you're one of our local homeowners or relocating to the area, we want you to feel comfortable to choose 1836 Realty or 1836 Property Management for all of your needs. If you're a homeowner and you're leaving our area with either a desire to move somewhere else or a job relocation, have owned your home from 0 to 7 years, we actually specialize in serving people just as yourself. If you bought that home and never thought that you'd be leaving, you take care of it on a daily basis, or you simply can't afford to sell because the market hasn't gone where you thought it should, we're here to serve you. We can provide you all the necessary information to make the correct decision for your family. We'll be here today and tomorrow to serve your needs. You can always find us online at 1836realty.com, 1836propertymanagement.com, or you can call us direct, 877-711-1836. We'll be here for you, and we're true as Texas. Hi guys, this is Matt back with you with our topic today of what to look for in a management agreement. We are here with 1836 Realty and Property Management. Let us know if we can serve you in any way. We're based out of Austin, Texas. If you're looking at property management companies and you're debating on the contracts, there are a couple things you want to keep your eyes out for. The term of the contract. Normal property management contracts run approximately 12 months up to 24 months. The companies don't really have an incentive to do it for less than that because we actually spend quite a bit of time getting the properties up to speed and getting to know the owners and documenting everything. So we're going to want a minimum term. Greater than 24 months is something you may not want to do, as if you decide you don't like the company, you need to ensure that you have a way out of the contract. The lease terms are spelled out in the property management agreement. It tells the company how short and how long of leases they may rent your property for. Now, if you have a company you really trust, you want to give them a little bit of variance on this, because if they need to do a 6-month lease, you don't want to have to rewrite the contract. If they can find someone that would rent your place for 24 months, you of course want them to lower your cost and do so. However, what happens if you're at a curb season like spring or fall? You're going to want to ensure that you don't have to rewrite this agreement every time they want to lease your property for 15 months to get you back to the peak season of summer, or maybe for 9 or 10 months if it makes sense to get you back to summertime or a peak season depending upon where you're located. So if you've got a company you really trust, you want to discuss that variance with them, make sure they do employ it properly, because it could get you in a little trouble or really raise your fees if they're simply rotating tenants every 6 months to make more money. Repairs up to so many dollars, and also how much reserve you're going to have on file with them. Normal procedure is for you to put approximately $250 up on file with the company, and that will be a reserve fund for them to dip into as your property needs maintenance. Now, in the same token, they're only going to have the authorization to do repairs up to, should be the exact amount or a very similar amount. You're not going to want to authorize repairs above this reserve amount if you don't have that on file, because that's going to give them permission to do anything. Now, if the property needs emergency maintenance, most things that are going to occur are going to be gas leaks, water leaks, and so you're going to want them to be able to shut those down immediately, then discuss the repairs with you. This is what approximately a $250 reserve does on a property that's worth about $150,000. If you have $1 million house and you want that covered in greater detail, you're going to obviously have to put more on reserves, so pay attention to that. Fees are also discussed in the first segment that we did, is how much do we charge. You can see that other video for those, but these are broken down a few different ways. One of the things you're going to want to keep an eye out that we didn't cover in the other segment is MLS fees. This is how much incentive of your initial leasing fees go to the inside agent or your property manager versus an outside agent or a rental locator or another agent to bring in a tenant. Now, if I was to charge you 100% of a month's rent, well, that may or may not be appropriate according to your property and the market conditions. However, if I only give the outside agent 30% of those, I need to be able to justify what I'm doing for the other 70. So be aware this is spelled out in your lease. Some properties will require more incentive to outside agents, such as those located in close proximity to apartment complexes or around universities and colleges. Other homes that are in suburban settings may require less. 30% is probably the minimum that I would allow them to offer to an outside agent, but what I'd really like to do is to see them only take as much as they're going to offer out. ask for some further details and let us know if you need any questions answered. We're happy to assist you. You can always find us online, 1836propertymanagement.com or 877-711-1836.